Hi friends, welcome today to the channel. We're here at C2 Tactical in Scottsdale. Here on this channel, people used to give me a lot of crap about the kitty ears. Recently, it's been more about the hair and the weight, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of update on what's up with the hair and also give you the 2 magic pills that I took to get rid of about 50 pounds.
Filster is one of my trusted holster makers with great offerings like the Floodlight and trauma medical equipment to keep you and your loved ones safe. They're one of the few companies that I trust to make a quality product at a good price, and I thank them for sponsoring today's video.
So the funny part, of course, is that, the audiences between the main Active Cell Protection channel and the Active Cell Protection Extra YouTube channels are different audiences. There's some overlap for sure, but they're not the same. And of course, the funny part to me is people love to comment on other people's appearance. And as a general rule, I find that kind of objectionable. And I don't care who you are, just because, listen, I don't care really what somebody looks like. I don't care really what, any of that other stuff is. Do they have the kind of entertainment or information, education that I want? That's what's important to me. But of course, here on the channel, a lot of folks are asking a couple things. So I'm gonna give you the stuff on getting 50 pounds off and all that stuff. And I'm working towards the next. But I'm gonna start with the hair because, boy, howdy, everybody has an opinion about my hair. But first of all, we did a fundraiser on the channels, right? And we did that as a fundraiser for the SWAT Ministries. And we had a great time. We raised $12,000 for that. And it was 2 to 1 that Keep It won over Cut It. And so, the people in the comments are like, oh, John, I can't believe you let your hair go and all these things. First of all, I didn't even know I had curly hair, to be honest with you. I just started growing it a year ago, just because, why not? The kids like hair long these days. This is kind of the thing now, right? If you're under 40 years old, the style now is to have your hair a little longer. And I grew up, I'm a Gen Xer, right? I was born in '76. And so short hair was the thing, and I was in the military for 8 years, and I just kept the short hair. And then my wife about a year ago was like, dude, you should grow your hair a little bit and see what happens with it. And I did, and I like it. So 2 other things on that. Number 1, if you're mad about it, I'm sorry. Number 2, my wife literally said to a friend the other day, I think he looks like a Greek god, so I don't care what the hell the rest of you guys think about it. My wife likes it, it stays. Number 3, and here's the big one. You might have seen here on the channel not too long ago that I took my mom to a 49ers game because she's not long for this earth. And my mother likes my hair long. And guess what? Until mom passes, which could be a couple of years, I'm keeping it because my mama likes it and it makes her happy. And she don't have long for this earth. So there's the hair stuff, right? And you can be as frustrated about it as you want. We just went, I don't know that it'll be out before you see this video, but I just went and got a haircut and all that stuff, but the hair stays long. Secondly, on the weight, 2 magic pills, right? I know everybody's about Ozempic and Mounjaro and these, weight loss drugs, and I've had a couple people even in the comments go, oh, John, how's the Ozempic journey been for you? I decided not to do that, quite frankly. I decided that I didn't want to be on those, and in particular because they can impact my medical for my flying. I like to fly. I fly as a private pilot, as a general aviation pilot, and those medications aren't authorized by the FAA, and so they can cause some problems with your medical, and so I was like, man, I just don't want to mess with that. That's just not my thing. So I tried 2 other magic pills. Number 1, I started walking every day. I started getting out of the house and going for a walk every day. Number 2, I stopped eating like crap. And those 2 magic pills have dropped 50 pounds in 6 months. Really what we're doing is, I'm gonna put a link in the description to the Active Self-Protection Fitness Group. There's nothing to sell there. There's nothing for you to buy. There's no program for you to join and cost you money. It's just a group where we encourage each other and with what we're doing to be healthier. So I started what I call 31 Medium, and I started that on July 1st when I realized, man, my health needs some priority here. I need some physical health priority because my other 4 fitnesses were pretty darn good, but my physical fitness was falling behind. So 31 Medium, which was a play off of 75 Hard. If ever you've seen 75 Hard, I have friends who have done that. It's a great program, but it's hard, and you got to go for 75 straight days. And when I started this on the 1st of July, I was like, dude, I don't have the emotional bandwidth. I don't have the time, the heart, the ability to focus to do 75 days. That sounds like forever. And hard, I don't know about hard. Can I get something that's like medium? And so I decided I was gonna do 3 things. I was going to, number 1, pick a nutrition goal. Number 2, pick a movement or an exercise goal. And number 3, pick a personal goal and just do them for a month. That's where 31 came from. Just do them for the month of July, 31 days in July. So let's just do 31 medium. And for me, that was go out for a walk of at least 30 minutes every day at a, kind of a medium brisk pace. Should be, not a stroll, but you're not, kicking butt. Number 2, I decided to eat low carb again. I'm not strict keto. I'm not doing any of that stuff. When I eat, especially like refined carbohydrates, breads, and stuff like that, rice, potatoes, I get hungry. It just makes me, I gotta have more. And so I try to cut that stuff out of my diet, eat a lot of vegetables, eat some good lean meats, and keep my carb count low. Number 3, as part of that, was to limit alcohol. So I'm a bourbon aficionado, a whiskey guy. I love a good whiskey, but to moderate a little bit. I was having too much, and that was definitely leading to too much. It wasn't causing any other problems in my life, but there's calories there, right? And if I just did those 3 things, we'll see how it goes. Well, I lost some weight, kept that going. We're now in the middle of December, and for this month, what my goals are, from an exercise perspective, my goal at the end of January is to run a 5K. So I've had to drop some weight to do that. I'm down right around 50 pounds right now. Number 2, from my eating goal, I want to continue my low carb world, but also I want to not eat after 8 p.m. I tend to get snacky in the evenings, and I go, oh, let's have some almonds and let's have some cheese, and oh, this will be great. And then next thing you know, I've had 400, 500 calories in the last 2 hours before I go to bed. So nothing, hopefully past 8 p.m. As a general rule of life, unless I've determined my body is actually hungry and missing something. For a personal goal, I'm speaking well of my body. I am excited about what it can do. I'm excited, I'm doing kettlebell swings and all that stuff. So 2 magic pills, there's your 2 magic pills. If you want 2 magic pills from John, move your body more, eat less of the standard American diet, and I don't care what that looks like. I'm not a proponent of one diet. I don't think it works well for everybody. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not an expert in that. I'm not giving you advice on that. So there's the hair, there's the body. Now you guys can give me crap about the hair. I think, at this point, I don't kind of feel like I'm too much of a target for fat jokes at this moment in my life. So it's either the hair or how stupid I am. And so you pick on those. And just for everybody in the comments section, hey, I appreciate most of you. A few of you could go jump in a lake, but most of you are great folks, and I'm really grateful for the time that you give me and grateful that you're along for the journey. Domo arigato.